background, the background of your company?
Dirigo Events, we incorporated in 2011. We have been working on the Standard Chartered KL Marathon since its inception. Back then it was a company called Octagon, which then became Golazo. I got involved in 2010, and subsequently Rainer and myself, we set up Dirigo 2011, and we continued with the KL Marathon until today.
Okay, how long has the company been Organiser for Standard Chartered?
Rainer and myself, Rainer since the beginning, since the inception of the marathon in 2009. I came on board in 2010, so technically from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
The very first one.
Alright.
And now we're 7.
Last year the marathon received quite a big award for state marathon.
Yes, yes we did. We got that award. It was the Kuala Lumpur Mayor's Tourism Award for the events category, and it was very humbling. We were very, very excited to get that kind of recognition because that award is about how the event helps the country to bring in tourism aspects to Kuala Lumpur especially, and we were up against quite a few other events, so very exciting time for us. Yes.
So what do you think your team is doing to getting that award?
I think it's lots and lots of hard work. It is. But it's also, I think, the passion and the belief that we had in the event and what it stood for. And obviously, we've got great cooperation with the city and some relevant ministries. And somehow we've managed to be able to use that event and showcase Kuala Lumpur in a very positive sort of light. We run through a lot of landmarks, both known and not so well known, and the marketing efforts put behind it. And runners, obviously, word of mouth. Runners tell other runners, and more runners, and more runners, and yeah, I think that's what's happened.
Okay. How many volunteers do you need to make sure that the marathon has completed?
Events like this doesn't exist without volunteers, to be very honest. They are, some would say, I would say the backbone of a marathon like this. On race day, we have about 1,300 in total, together with race pack collection days, obviously a lot more than that. And we get them from all over, from the college students to working adults who take leave to come in and help us, to retirees, to ex-runners who can't run anymore for various reasons but still passionate about the sport. So it's a big team, and in total on race day we have over 3,000 people working.
So any specific criteria you are looking for in the volunteers?
Willingness, enthusiasm, I think, is the other. We don't set. Obviously, they have to be of age, so college going and above. I think it's we do not any more than that. We do not set, because at the end of the day, it is volunteering, right? And volunteering is about the spirit of giving, the spirit of doing something good, the spirit of being a part of something greater than yourself, and it should be an opportunity for everyone.
And what are the job functions when you share?
There are various job functions, and it spans from packing the race packs through to registering, not registering, but to check out the runners and giving out the correct race packs to the correct runners, manning the water stations, which runners know is crucial. So all the water stations along the route, from ushering to showing directions to baggage collection to check out when you finish your race. The volunteers will be the ones to make sure that you get all the stuff that you're supposed to get, your food, your drinks, your medal. For marathon runners, you get your finisher shirts, and of course they help us carry out the city.
Obviously, you give training for them to do all
Yes. Certain roles require training, which we do. So, for example, if you're managing race pack collection, then yes, there would be 1 or 2 training sessions, so you know our system and how to check out our runners. For the others, it's a lot of briefing, a lot of briefing. So what we do is we break them into various groups according to duty times and duties itself. We have leaders for every single group, and these leaders will have the briefing points, and we do a mass briefing, and then after that it's individual briefing, and then we take it from there.
When does it, that officially starts? The race will be on the 4th, right?
On the 4th of October, that's correct. Next week we will start meetings and discussions and briefings already for the leaders, and then the volunteers, they will be much closer to the date, so around the 28th or 29th.
What do you offer to the volunteers?
Well, volunteerism is, if you look at the true sense of the word, volunteer is to do something selfless, right? However, obviously we appreciate that we do not want to put anything out by helping us, so they do get an allowance for every day that they do help us. They also get, of course, the event t-shirt, and this one's very important to the students. They get a certificate from us, just it shows that they were there and committed to it, and obviously we look after all their meals and refreshments.
What are the challenges you face managing these volunteers?
To be honest with you, it's the dropout rate that we find affects us. It's a little bit difficult to predict. So volunteering, again, it's there's no force in there. There's no mandatory. You sign up at your own free will, and you select the dates that you want or can. So there's no repercussions if you don't show up and all that. So yeah, we do find that we have a pretty high fallout rate, but that's kind of normal. It's actually very normal for anyone. So we always recruit a lot more than we need. So we never run short of volunteers, but sometimes it just helps with details a little bit. So we can't really predict how many will actually show up.
In your experience, how keen on managing these people?
Extremely. We have names that come back every year. We have people writing into us and saying, when can we volunteer, when can we sign up from as early as June. After we launch, we start getting volunteers, so much so that we have our own volunteer Facebook page. Separate from the race Facebook page, the Stand Child Account Marathon Facebook page. And we do different programs, different activations with the volunteers. And we are getting more and more every year, colleges and universities that are getting in touch with us and sending us groups of their volunteers. So more and more, yes.
Do you have any foreign volunteers?
Yes, we do. They most likely they're already here, I believe, and one of a kind experience that you cannot get as part of any tour, I suppose. But yes, we do.
In your views, what can one gain if you volunteer for any kind of events?
Right. To me, volunteering, the best thing about volunteering is the spirit itself, the spirit of volunteerism that people always talk about. It is very character building. It's not easy to rock up and work together as a team with a team of complete strangers. So you make a lot of friends really quickly. And it's the whole being able to do good work, being selfless. To me, that's what volunteering is. To do something for somebody else, at the same time to gain the knowledge and the experience and the friendships that come with it. To me, that's what volunteering for anything is all about.
Where and how do you recruit the volunteers?
From all over. We do a public call on the Stand Chartered volunteer, Stand Chartered Cal Marathon volunteer Facebook page. We connect directly with universities and colleges. We also connect with our runners who will spread the word, and we already have a database, so they will be contacted again. And a lot of companies have their CSR So people like Standard Chartered Bank, who is our title sponsor, they have their own volunteer initiative. So they will send also a lot of volunteers to come and help out.
What is the future of volunteerism in Malaysia, in your opinion, and what is the level of awareness of nations towards volunteerism?
I think to be honest, I think it's actually still fairly new. But it is obviously something that is catching on really quickly. It's something that is being encouraged more and more from what I can see with various different volunteer portals that are coming up. A lot of people already volunteer with mostly NGOs and things like that. So I think they are also helping to spread the word that you should be volunteering. Corporates are driving it. They all apparently have volunteer encouragement within the working environment. It's very good to see colleges also coming up with things like that. So certificates that they collect and all that gets put into their transcripts, and I think that helps a lot, especially if you start from young, instilling this doing selfless deeds for others and everything. So I reckon it's just going to keep getting better and better.
How is it important volunteerism towards youth development?
Again, to me mostly it's character building. Because the key message again is to do good for others, to do something completely selfless, with no real tangible remuneration. Right? I mean, it is also being able to be part of your own passion. So whether or not you are volunteering for events such as the Standard Chartered Cal Marathon, or you're volunteering for an NGO, I know people, one of our charity beneficiaries, hospice, they rely a lot on volunteers. You need to be able to instill that. It's not that selfless. To me, it being selfless. That's what should be instilled. To me, being selfless is one of the most important characteristics that if you go to our website, www.challengement.com, there is a link and you need to register yourself. And yeah, so whatever you do, I believe that you should enjoy it.
Tidakkah masih melihat sendiri apa yang kami sedang lakukan?
Hei, kau siapa? Hah? Kau siapa? Biarkan dia mampus di situ. Ayo putih. Dan cintaku. Tak boleh digantikan. Aku tak perlu menengok wajah kau lagi. Kamu tidak mau sama bodoh jangan. Hah?
Apa kata kalau kita berhenti seketika untuk menghilangkan lelah? Apa tuan? Silakan. Silakan. Sekalian dulu.
Apa kata kita berlibur? Lagi pula sudah lama kami tidak melihat tuan.
Tak mengapa. Kita kabarkan saja pada tuan.
Ayo.
Mati jumpa dulu. Ya. Di mana? Di mana kita? Di sana dulu.
Di sana. Orang yang tinggi dan besar. Mati nampak seorang perempuan sedang menyanyi sambil bermain kuai di situ.
Jangan terus jatuh cinta, dadanya akan bergelora bagaikan ombak samudera. Peranganku kita dia putih. Perangan apanya? Inilah peluang yang ditunggu-tunggu. Sudah menjadi impian aku untuk menjadi permaisuri raja. Karena itulah aku tidak pernah sekali pun jatuh cinta pada mana-mana teruna di kampung ini. Sudah. Kita pulang. Aku tak sabar mau berlatih bernyanyi dan menyiapkan pakaian yang paling cantik.
Biarkan mereka. Ini saja peluang yang kau ada. Kau harus pergi ke pohon beringin sana. Kalau kau mau keluar dari penderitaan ini, kau harus pergi. Ayo cepat. Ayo.
Aku tidak mau. Biarlah hidup aku begini, Bobo. Walaupun aku tersiksa, tetapi aku masih ada kau sebagai kawan aku, kan? Aku tahu yang kau sayangkan aku dan kau sentiasa ada ketika aku sedih. Itu sudah mencukupi buatku, Bobo. Asiman yang lahir dari ibuku kepada kau, Mera. Tidak, Nenek, harus ke sana juga. Percayalah, Mera. Ibu kau pasti akan bahagia kalau dia tahu kau ke sana. Mera, kasih sayang aku pada kau sebagai sahabat. Tidak pernah ada banding. Itu janji aku, Bobo. Sudah.
Lepaskan dia.
Setiap hari saya akan mencari kesalahan yang dibuat oleh pelakon-pelakon saya. Dan saya harap besok saya dapat buat yang lebih baik daripada hari ini. Dan yang pasti mungkin ada tambahan-tambahan tertentu untuk memantapkan lagi bawang putih bawang merah saya. Okey, kalau nak tengok bawang putih bawang merah version saya, datang ke Istana Budaya 3 hingga 8 Disember ini. Okey.
Assalamualaikum, saya Bismillah lagi. Saya membawa watak sebagai Datuk Penglima atau Datuk Paduka, yang mana watak inilah seorang pembimbing, pemeneman kepada Sultan. Dan juga dia first in command after all ranking. Di mana kalau apa-apa Sultan nak mengadu atau borakkan, dia akan jumpa dengan Datuk Panglima. Itu purpose saya. Dan saya meneman putera yang sudah angau dengan suara orang menyanyi lagu buai.
Hai, saya Nabila Huda. Saya memegang watak sebagai Nenek Kebayan. Ya, saya happy bila Mama offer saya untuk jadi Nenek Kebayan sebab it's something different. So, bila lagi kita nak berlakon watak yang luar dan lain daripada saya punya watak-watak di dalam TV. So, yeah, I'm happy. Cabaran dia ialah saya kena galah bungkuk, nak kena jaga suara, nak kena maintain. Tapi pada I have fun. So, saya rasa Nenek Kebayan ni lah yang menjadikan buayan tersebut yang menyuruh dia menanamkan tulang mak dia tu. Ya. So I yang buat dia happy. So kemunculan ni macam magical sikit lah. Tapi ya, this is my first time. I like it. I love it.
Assalamualaikum, nama saya Syarul Rizwan. Saya memegang watak sebagai Putera Raja Salahuddin Rubi Ayub, iaitu seorang putera raja yang dihantui suara yang terngiang-ngiang dalam tidur, dalam mimpi, dalam jaga dia. Dia mencari siapakah pemilik suara itu. Sampailah satu hari nanti dia terjumpa di dalam hutan. Sewaktu dia memburu, dia terdengar suara itu. Kemudian dia nak mencari dengan satu harapan dia akan berjumpa, dan dia percaya dia jumpa. Dan akhirnya dia berjumpa dengan pemilik suara itu, iaitu bawang merah. Cabaran-cabarannya, ya ada soalan cabaran okey, cabaran-cabarannya dari segi silat, saya tak ada asas silat. Saya tak ada asas zapin. Dalam masa 3 hari saya belajar untuk zapin. Dari segi silat pun dengan beto, saya dikelilingi oleh pelakon-pelakon yang handal. Dan macam mana saya untuk berada, saya tak nak bertanding dengan diorang. Saya tak nak sama level dengan diorang. Tapi apa yang saya nak belajar daripada diorang untuk menjadi seorang pelakon yang diri saya sendiri, yang saya puas hati. Nampak? Kan?
Hai, saya Jelana Evans dan watak saya dalam cerita Bawang Putih Bawang Merah adalah sebagai bawang putih. Dan bawang putih ni adalah seorang kakak tiri kepada bawang merah, dan dia ni tidak baik hati. Dia sangat dengki, iri hati kepada bawang merah. Dia dengan Mak Kundo dia ni memang tim, satu tim. Dia selalu nak mengadu kat Mak Kundo bagi Mak Kundo belasah dera bawang merah. Jadi ini watak yang saya tak pernah bawa, sebab dia bukan saja macam jahat dan busuk hati, tapi dia ni sangat gedik. Bawang putih ni sangat gedik. So saya kena betul-betul gunakan saya punya pergerakan dengan baru je belajar, baru first time buat teater, tapi saya belajar banyak dari sini. Dan saya berterima kasih sangat kepada semua orang lah yang saya bekerja dengan. Saya belajar dengan setiap seorang. Bagi saya bawa watak bawang putih tak senang, sebab dia macam penghibur lah, penghibur untuk penonton. Sebab scene lain semua macam sedih. Jadi bila masuk bawang putih ni, dia macam lain sikit, emosi dia putih kan. So bila dapat dengar penonton gelak tu, rasa macam okey. Tapi point bawang putih adalah untuk bagi orang benci dengan dia dan annoyed dengan dia, rasa macam menyampahnya dengar suara dia ni. Itulah cabaran dia untuk bagi orang tak suka kan watak bawang putih.
Halo, saya Tia Arifin. Hari ini saya berwatak jadi Melul. Melul itu adalah teman dari bawang putih yang jahat. Jadi dia kena betul-betul jahat, betul-betul yang teman yang harus derukan si merah. Jadi dia harus benar-benar bikin orang bikin orang tu benci macam tu, geram. Dan insyaAllah juga esok dia akan berwatak menjadi bawang merah, yang maknanya bawang merah itu yang sedih, terdera, betul-betul anak yatim piatu. Jadi betul-betul harus berjuanglah untuk dua watak itu. Cabarannya dia kena pakai bahasa Melayu klasik, dia kena belajar cakap Malaysia dulu dan Melayu klasik juga, dan dia pun terbantu dengan tengok YouTube, diajar oleh Kak Erma semuanya. Jadi hopefully lah, insyaAllah esok bisa bagi yang terbaik lah untuk semua.
Farid, I'm the CEO Daily Coffee. Daily Coffee berada di Jalan Genting Club, PB128 setapak berdekatan dengan Bukit Genting. Our konsep more vintage and hipster style. Daily Coffee menyediakan special coffee, mocha and caramel macchiato, our western food, lambretta, dan juga menyediakan makanan nasi goreng. Di Daily Coffee kita menyediakan nasi goreng ayam dan nasi goreng kambing. Di Daily Coffee ini kita menyediakan dua konsep. Yang di bawah konsepnya straight town dan di atas konsepnya more vintage dan relax. Dan saya meminta kepada pengunjung-pengunjung sana yang ingin merasakan suasana di Daily Coffee ini, silalah datang di Daily Coffee Daily PB128 untuk merasakan suasana straight town yang anda berasa macam berada di kawasan luar daripada Kuala Lumpur. Dan di atas anda akan berasa berada di kawasan yang relax macam di kawasan Korea yang Jepun. Kepada yang di luar sana yang ingin mengetahui lebih lanjut lagi tentang Daily Coffee, boleh follow kami di Facebook Daily Coffee, Instagram kami Daily_Coffee, dan kami sentiasa menunggu anda di luar sana untuk mengunjung di Daily Coffee. Come every day, we wait guys for Daily Coffee. Thank you.